Hi everyone, this is Hazem Sultan with Remax Crest Realty here in Vancouver, and in this video we're going to talk about the biggest closing costs that some buyers might not be aware of. So when it comes to purchasing a property here in BC, there's a number of closing costs. However, the biggest closing cost is called the property transfer tax, and the way it's calculated is 1% on the first $200,000 of the purchase price, and then 2% on any amount between $200,000 to $2 million, and then any amount between $2 to $3 million will be subject to 3%. However, one thing to keep in mind is if that purchase price is above $3 million, then that amount would be subject to an additional 2%. So we would be talking about 5% total. One thing to keep in mind is that this amount is a lump sum payment that you'd have to pay at your lawyer's office upon completion. So it is on top of the purchase price. So just to give you a quick scenario here, so let's say we're dealing with $1 million purchase price, then the tax would be $2,000 on the first $200,000 because that's 1%, and then 2% on the remainder of $800,000. So it would be $16,000 plus $2,000. Then you would be looking at $18,000 in property transfer tax. However, there are some exemptions that you might qualify for. The first exemption is a first-time home buyer exemption. You might qualify for this exemption if you're buying your first principal residence and the purchase price is at or below $500,000. This would be a full PTT exemption. However, you might qualify for partial exemption if that purchase price is between $500,000 to $525,000. The second type of exemption is the newly built homes exemption, and the threshold for the full exemption would be $750,000. However, you might qualify for a partial exemption if you are buying a pre-construction or a newly built home that is between $750,000 to $800,000. I'm going to leave a couple of links to the Government of BC website that talks about the programs and the exemptions available. If you do have any specific questions, feel free to reach out to us and we'll be more than happy to refer you to one of our legal or accounting experts.